Hey guys, it's Isabel. So today I have a very highly requested video. I told you guys on Snapchat that I was getting really over the heavy makeup look with like the heavy eye makeup and just heavy contouring. So I'm kind of transitioning more into like a more natural look. I feel like I'm not really into the super glam looks. This is just a really pretty polished everyday look. Now this is not a no makeup look by any means. It's just a toned down, more natural look. This look is all about the lashes. I wanted the skin to really be the focal point too. So a nice even looking skin with a little bit of highlight. If you guys would like to see how I got this gorgeous natural polished look, then please keep on watching. So we're starting off with foundation, and I'm taking my Madam Glam Mineral Foundation in Basic Beige. Now I love this foundation because it gives you the most beautiful coverage without looking overdone. So your skin still looks like skin after you use it. And I'm just blending it out with this oval brush because I feel like oval brushes really blend things out very easily and also take off any excess product so you're not left with too much. So I'm just blending this all over the forehead, all over the face, and then I'm going on to my brows, and I'm using my Bodyography Brow Palette as always in the Bodyography angled brush. Now you guys know I do not like Instagram brows, so I'm basically just filling in any sparse areas and kind of reshaping my brow, especially just this brow because this brow does not like to cooperate. So I'm just going through and basically just filling in and then going through with the other end, which is a spoolie, and blending out. So just a very natural looking brow. It's not super flawless, just looks like a nice even brow. So then on to my concealing, I'm taking my Tarte Maracuja concealer in medium sand, and I usually use my tan underneath, but since it's really heavy coverage to use two, I'm just using this one, doing these triangle formations under the eyes, and then going on the chin and then the upper lip area, and then just concealing any spots I might have, and then taking a medium oval brush and just blending all this through, and you can see how easily all this blends through. And then I'm going through and highlighting the bridge of my nose because I'm going to be contouring my nose like always. Onto contouring, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Beautiful Bronze, and I'm doing a very light contouring. This is not heavy at all. I'm using very minimal product and just going and really concentrating on the nose and then going down on the jawline as well because I do have a rounder face. So I'm going through and with a different oval brush, I'm just blending this in different directions, mostly blending upwards, and you can see how easily this blends everything through. Plus, I'm not using that much product, so it looks super natural and just really helps sculpt out our face. Really, this look is all going to be very toned down, and the reason I'm contouring with a cream contour product is because I just love the effect of it. You obviously don't have to do this. You can just use powders, especially if you're in a rush. But as you can see here, I'm blending out my nose contour with a smaller oval brush, and the trick to really blending out your nose contour is making sure you blend down the sides of the bridge. So it really slims down the sides of the nose, but also makes sure it looks nice and clean. And then I'm doing this little trick here that really makes your nose look a little bit more sculpted and lifted. And then going through with this gorgeous palette that I just picked up. It's by Wet n Wild, and they are cruelty-free, which is awesome, and they're super inexpensive. So I'm just setting my under eyes with the lighter shade of the palette and also going around the rest of the face. And this is a dampened beauty blender, so making sure to set all the areas you get oily, and then taking this gorgeous matte bronzer, and I totally forgot to blend out my jawline earlier, taking the matte bronzer and just going through and really softly and circular motions applying the color onto the areas that I contoured. And I love this bronzer. It's super natural looking, and make sure you use matte colors for this. And I'm going through and setting the nose and taking a large kabuki brush and just blending all of this through. This is the trick to having very natural face makeup, is blending, and I make sure to really blend the nose so it doesn't look super obvious. Now onto the eyes, I'm taking my favorite Naked 3 palette and Limit, which is this gorgeous matte kind of rosy light color, and I'm just taking this just from lashes to the crease and really blending it into the crease. This is the only eyeshadow I'm using, so super simple here, guys. And then going through and just making sure it's nice and blended and making sure my eyelashes are super curled. The eyelashes are the focal point of this look, so make sure they're nice and curled. And taking my Tarte mascara, it's waterproof, applying tons. I'm not applying mascara on my lower lashes, so I'm just taking off some of the concealer from them. And then going through and separating my lashes with a clean spoolie. Now this just helps make my lashes look more fluttery and less clumpy, which I like. So I'm just going through and separating them and then adding some half lashes. And the half lashes are just there to extend my eyelashes a bit, since I don't really like how short my lashes are. So these are completely optional, but you can just see the difference. They just add a little bit of definition and a really clean looking definition that you don't need eyeliner for. So now going on to the rest of the face, taking this gorgeous Havana Blush from ITTSE. It's just their little pan, and I love how it's matte and peachy, so it looks super, super natural, and making sure to apply small amounts but really blending it through just to make a nice natural flush. And then taking Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill Becca palette and just applying on the topmost parts. I usually go down on the cheeks for this, but for a more natural look I just did that. Applying some on the brow bone and on the very tip of the nose as well. And then going on to the lips, I'm taking this Beauty For Real Universal Lip Liner. This is my favorite lip liner in the entire world. I have a coupon code for 20% off down below. This makes them look nice and full and plump, but also very natural looking. Filling them in, then just taking some of this Ulta lip gloss and just dotting it over the top and blending it out. And that is all there is to it. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you liked it. This is a great look for every day, and as you guys can see, it didn't really take that long to do, so if you want to do this on a daily basis, it's great for work. I just think it's such a gorgeous look for those of you who want to even out your skin, to look polished on a daily basis but not look overdone. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did and you want to see more natural looks, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to me and follow me on social media. I am on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, where I'm super active. Thank you guys so much for watching, and always remember, no matter how perfect your makeup may look, true beauty, true worth, and your true power always come from within. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.